Hey guys, so I get asked two questions a lot in the comments for my videos. One is what guitar do I use, and the other one is how do I record it. So I thought I'd talk about that. So let's start with the guitar. It's a Martin DR. I've had it for, I don't know, since 99 or so. I bought it back then while I was in Boston. And well, I mean, it's a regular dreadnought guitar. It has rosewood back and sides. The top is spruce, I think. Rosewood fingerboard. And that's about it. In general, I like the Martin sound. And what I liked also is that I found the sound was pretty consistent regardless of the price range. So, I mean, obviously if you buy something like a D28, it's much nicer. But this one was still, it still held its own. So I was really happy with it. Where you can tell they cut corners was the playability. It's harder on this one to get the action really low, so I have to keep it a little high. The tuners are cheap, things like that. But it's still a really nice guitar, and I'm still happy with it. Unfortunately, they don't make it anymore. This was part of a series called the Road series. I think they stopped making them altogether. But I think you can find a similar one. There's a DX model now that's similar to this one. But in any case, what I would suggest, if you like the sound of this guitar, just go into a store and try a bunch of Martins, compare them with other guitars, and you should be able to find one in your budget that sounds close enough. I bought the guitar without any pickups or anything. It was just, totally acoustic. And then I installed this pickup later, a Fishman Rare Earth. And I also have an LR Bags I-beam inside. Although for my videos, generally when I record, I don't use the I-beam much. I use that mostly for playing live. So when I'm recording the videos, I mostly use the Fishman Rare Earth, and I blend that with a microphone. I use Rode NT3 microphones. I don't have it right here to show you, but for my videos, I generally just have one close to the camera, and I blend that with the pickup, and usually that's good enough. And I just add a little reverb afterwards, maybe a little compression. Really nothing fancy. The good thing about using a pickup is that it fills out the sound really nicely if you blend it with a microphone. So the microphone still gives you that really natural acoustic sound, but then the pickup adds some extra low end, which you can hear in my recordings, especially the stuff with low tunings, like the C minor tuning. And even when I go down to a low G, it still sounds very full. So that's why I use the pickup and not just a microphone most of the times. And after that, when I'm mixing, I just add some compression, depending on the song. If it's something like Game of Thrones or Tool, those kind of things, I usually use a lot of compression to add some extra aggression to the sound. But for things like, I don't know, Reigns of Castamere, I don't use any compression or very little. But for those, I use more reverb to add more space to the sound. And that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions about the gear I use, or about the covers, or about my songs, leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll do more videos like this. Yeah. See you later.